A peculiar accident occurred this morning on the steamer Glaucus, which is unloading coal at Yarraville. While reaching out for a basket, Thomas Macaulay, 35, labourer, of Grant Street, South Melbourne, overbalanced and fell down the hold, a distance of 30 feet. He'd landed on James Swinston, 42, of Wood Street, Newport, who was working below. It was feared that both men were badly injured, and they were hurried away to the Melbourne hospital, where, however, they were pronounced to be suffering from shock. Mrs. Charlotte Cornish, 36 years, residing at Pedersen, was brought to the hospital today with a portion of the left hand blown off. Her children had been using a dynamite cap as a whistle and also for punching holes in turnips. As the whistle became choked, Mrs. Cornish used a pin to clear it when the explosion occurred, causing the injury to her hand. "You're on fire," said a woman to Edward Brown, an elderly man, as he was crossing Moorabool Street today, and while he was extinguishing the blaze caused by the pipe in his pocket, he was knocked down by a horse. He was taken to the hospital in an unconscious state. A single woman named Alice Jarks had been found dead in a house near Spring Hill, which she occupied as a shop and dwelling. The body was found lying on the floor, and beside it was a dead cat. Deceased's bank book showed a credit balance of £150, and about £7 in cash was found in the shop. Mr. John Oxley, agent for the Ballarat Brewing Co. and a well-known resident of Creswick, died suddenly today while giving evidence at the Creswick Police Court in a case in which he was the complainant. A sad accident had just happened at Gulnar South, whereby an elderly lady, Mrs. Allen, has lost her life. It seems that a person named Thomas Richardson was driving the deceased and her daughter-in-law, Mrs. John Allen, from Georgetown, when by some means the reins got disarranged. Richardson got down to put them right when the horses got away from him and ran against a telegraph post and capsized the trap, throwing the two ladies out. The elder was killed instantaneously and the younger injured seriously. Through being struck by a falling fruit case whilst working at the Bendigo Rosella jam factory yesterday, Stanley Wood, aged 13 years, of Myers Street, sustained injuries to his ankle. He was taken to the Bendigo Hospital and admitted for treatment.